Isaac from EOS Dublin, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about voting. So we've just finished the first phase of voting, and it was really exciting to launch the mainnet, and I think that was everybody's first priority, to sort of just get the 15% and finally launch it after the delay. Secondary priority would be, of course, to get your own candidates into the top 21 positions as block producers. If you're like me, I only voted for one candidate. You know, obviously that was EOS Dublin. But if you voted for one or 5 candidates or only 10 candidates, it's kind of a strategy to just put only the ones you want to be in the top 21, and then that's it, right? But it's not really that good of a strategy, because you have 30 votes so that we can protect the overall health of the mainnet and give some of those votes to backup producers, right? So even if you voted for 21 candidates, those would obviously be who you want to be in the top 21, but you still have 10 votes left over to choose backup producers, right? So you can vote any way you want, but this issue is becoming kind of important because backup producers just aren't getting enough votes. Okay, so let's take a look at the EOS Network monitor. And the site is, of course, devcryptolliance.io/mainnet. I'll leave a link to that in the description so that you can check it out for yourself. Okay, so let's do a couple of things here. So we see the top 21, right? There's that little border which shows you the backup producers. And now we can start exploring the backup producers here. We go to 35, 36, 37, and pay attention to these percentages on the right. So this is 1%, this is 1.5%, 0.9%, 0.89, and remember the cutoff for being paid is 0.5. Now it's really important that we have all of the backup positions that we need and that they're all paid, because it's expensive to run a server, right? If the network is still this way, a couple months from now, some of the backup candidates that we really need on the EOS network might not be there. So, all right, so here we are. Nairobi's at 0.69. Here's EOS Dublin, we're at 0.59, right? 0.52. All right, now here is the cutoff. Once it gets below 0.5, then these block producers aren't getting paid. And you can see this number is only 52. Those are the paid positions we need to support the network. And if you look in this gap, there are a lot of awesome block producers here. There's Blocksmith, there is Block Matrix, EOS Vibes. They have a great app called Higher Vibes. They're a wonderful candidate, and we want to keep them in the game. We don't want people to lose money because they're a backup block producer. They're doing a valuable service. So these are all wonderful candidates, and but it's not about the individual candidates, right? It's about how many backups do we need in the network. Okay, so the first thing that you need with the greymass wallet tool is you need an API to connect to. If you head over to eosdublin.com, you can use our API. We have API 1, we have API 2, eosdublin.io. So just copy that, connect the greymass tool to the EOS mainnet. So the great thing here is that I can quit Chrome before I even open the greymass application and be mostly offline while I'm handling my private key, which is something that I really like. I don't know, it makes me feel secure. So in my wallet, I have my producer voting. Those are the 2 tabs in greymass. And you can see I only voted for EOS Dublin. And so I'm just going to change that. I'm going to try to do all 30 of my votes. Okay, so here I am in the 1%, right? So I'm just going to scroll down and look at 0.5%. So 0.59, 0.59, 0.53, 0.48. So this is cutoff for paid positions. Now we need a lot more people in paid positions. EOS Ono, I can't wait for their app. I'm going to vote for them. Jeddah, we need Japan represented in the EOS network. I'm going to vote for them. EOS Venezuela, EOS Vibes, Blocksmith. This has been a great team. Blocksmith has been a great team. They've been really involved in the community. They've been to all the conferences, and they really know what they're doing technically. EOS Vibes, they're so forward thinking in terms of their app development. So we need them as a backup block producer. All right, let me see what else. EOS Meso, this is once again a powerful team. They know their stuff technically, and we need this kind of geographic diversity in the EOS network. Go through and definitely read up on these and choose your preferred block producer candidates. But I'm going to try to work through and make sure that I cast all 30 of my votes, even though it's hard. Or for someone that I don't have very much EOS, so I think maybe I will just concentrate on voting for backups, on adding my vote for backups and increasing them, because I really, it's really important to me to see some of these great contributors get to 0.5%, especially EOS Vibes, especially Jeddah, and EOS Ono. I cannot wait to ditch Facebook and use their app. So I think this is a good practice. If you're kind of a small token holder like me, go back and change your vote. You can keep thinking about it. Once I've clicked those buttons, you can see I've cast 8 votes here, and I can just keep using this app and keep thinking about it and keep adding to my votes until I have all 30. So that's it. The greymass voting tool makes it really easy to take a look at your vote and reevaluate it, even if you voted using something else. Being a backup block producer is costly. You have to pay for server space, and it's just not going to work in the long run if our backup block producers aren't paid. So yeah, it's not really about the top 21 anymore. The mainnet is functioning. Top 21 are active, but we just want to make sure that we fulfill the blueprint for the EOS mainnet. We don't want to look back on this moment, in the fall and see that there were a ton of great BPs that just fell off the board because they couldn't afford to be a backup BP. And I know that my vote can make a difference, and the small token holders can make a difference in this matter of at least making sure that we have the backup block producers that we need. Thanks. Have a great weekend. Vote eosdublin WOW. If you have any questions about anything you've seen here, join the eosdublin Telegram channel. That is also a link that you'll find in the description. All right, have a great day. Goodbye.